On Thursday night, May the 12th, my next guest, Victor Morales, competes in the main event live on DAZN in the co-feature bout. Victor, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We're out here. We're ready. We're 1 week away from the fight, so we're super excited.
But before we get into the fight, the first installment of the Golden Boy series, you were the color commentator. How was that? I see you're smiling. I guess you enjoyed that.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a being. It was different being on that side of the broadcast. Usually, I'm in the ring. This time, I pretty much got to use, just the mind this time. Telling the fans what everybody is seeing in the ring, what we're seeing in the ring, and what's going on. It was different, but I enjoyed it.
Did you learn anything? I mean, you pick up stuff. Even though I know the guy you're fighting is not in there, but do you pick up stuff, pick up moves, pick up stuff that maybe you can incorporate into your game?
Absolutely, it's no different than watching a fight, but when you're watching it and you're actually speaking it, into the mic, because that's what people want. It sticks to you more. So I did catch myself doing some things that I saw the next day, because I did go with the fights were on Thursday. I sparred the next morning, and I was doing some things that I had seen and put it to work.
What you got the big fight May the 12th against Alberto Torres. Talk about that fight where as we tape this, we're a little bit over a week away.
I'm super excited. I know he's probably doing the same thing. Super excited too. I know he's a awkward southpaw, but we're expecting that. We're ready for anything. They're ready to break.
You're coming off talk about learning experience. You're coming off the kind of the first blemish on your record, the draw with Rudy Garcia back in December. What did you take from that fight going forward that's going to help you?
Just the experience of fighting someone that doesn't know how to lose. We both went in there, undefeated records, two young prospects going at it, and we ended it in a draw. I thought that I took the win. I'm sure he thought the same way on his part, but it's another fight that hopefully we can run back in the future.
You're just 24 years old. You're 15-0 at the time. He's 12-0. You don't see a lot of that. What was your mindset into taking that fight where 75, 80, maybe 85% of the fighters in your position would probably be let me take someone else and continue to build my record?
We were ready. We've been ready. We were telling them that, but we wanted a fight that really meant something. All these guys that they're throwing out, they didn't necessarily. They were just build up fights. But fighting him was the fight at the time, and we were super excited. That's what we wanted, and we wanted to see exactly where we were.
Talking to Victor Morales Jr. will be taking Alberto Torres on May the 12th live on DAZN. Featherweight, tell me how it looks in your mind, the featherweight division. I know you're not looking too far ahead of yourself, but I'm sure you imagine yourself in the ring with different guys. Is that true?
Oh, absolutely. After this fight, I want to keep taking more big fights and earning my title shot. That's what this whole thing is for.
Who's the guy to beat right now in your mind at featherweight?
I would say probably Navarrete, with Top Rank. Probably super awkward. I know there's one in the UK, but I think he's probably the man to beat right now.
What do you like? I know there's a big fight come up in July with Ray Vargas and Magsayo. What do you think about that fight?
I think that's going to be a super exciting fight. They both bring a lot to the table, and I'm super excited to see that fight in the future.
For some of the fans who haven't seen you, what does Victor Morales Jr. describe? What's your style? What do you bring to the table?
I bring a boxer puncher, so I can box, and I like to put the pressure if I need to. It's super exciting, a lot of punches going, and speed and power. I mean, a lot of good footwork. That's just what we like to bring to the table.
You're from Vancouver, Washington. Tell us about the boxing climate in the great Northwest up there.
It's on the rise, but it's not at the level that I need to perform at. So that's why I take my training camps down south, California, to get better sparring, better strength and conditioning, and just an all-around better, just a finished training camp. That's what we do for the last 8 weeks.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you on on May the 12th.
It's going to be a super exciting fight. I'm going to be the co-main event. I'm going to go out there and try to steal the show. That's for sure.
You heard him behind. You heard him behind the microphone a couple weeks ago. Now you're going to see him in the ring. Victor Morales, we thank you for a few minutes of your time, and we'll talk to you along the way.